In this video, I want to talk about Kaizen. And when you use Kaizen, it means lots of small changes to get really big results. Now, Kaizen is a term from Japan, and it's Japanese for improvement. When used in the business sense and applied to the workplace, Kaizen refers to activities that continuously improve all functions and involve all employees, from the CEO to the assembly line workers. And it also applies to processes such as purchasing and logistics that cross organizational boundaries into the supply chain. It has been applied in healthcare, psychotherapy, life coaching, government, banking, and other industries. And the cycle of Kaizen activity can be defined like this: plan, do, check, act. And then one could also add rinse and repeat. This is also known as the Schuhart cycle, the Deming cycle, or PDCA. And basically it means that what you have are, well, there's basically two cycles to all this. The first cycle is plan, do, check, and act, while the second cycle is a subset of the do part, containing problem finding, display, clear, and acknowledge. And these are part of the Kaizen method of quality control, and it's also used in what's come to known as the Toyota way. Now, the Toyota way, or the Toyota production system, is well known for Kaizen. And this is where all line personnel are expected to stop their moving production line in case of any abnormality, and, along with their supervisor, suggests an improvement to resolve the anomaly, which may initiate a Kaizen. So when something goes wrong, everybody stops, they all get together, solve the problem, and then they start up again using the new method. And it's a continuous improvement. If somebody can think of a better way of doing something, they test the hypothesis and then they act on it. And it's not like in a lot of companies where the boss tells you what to do and you do it, even though you might be able to see a better way, and the boss says, no, shut up and do as you're told. That's not the way that they do it. And of course, it obviously works better because Toyota is a very, very successful company. So how can you implement Kaizen into your life? Well, there are a few ways that you can do this. One thing that you could do is cut out the coffee that you buy on your way to work in order to save more money. I mean, I don't know how much a cup of coffee costs from a coffee shop where you live, but it's generally a great deal more expensive than it is making your own coffee. So cut out the coffee you buy on your way to work, save the money, and then you can put that savings towards the cost of your next holiday or the deposit on a new car. And it's just a little bit of money put aside every day. But by this time next year, your next holiday could be paid for. So effectively, your holidays cost nothing, that sort of thing. Something else that you can do is go to bed 10 minutes earlier. Now, 10 minutes is nothing, but it's over an hour's more sleep every week. Or how about investing in a robotic lawnmower? Now, it's a small thing for sure, but it makes a big difference when it means that your lawn always looks tidy and you never have to waste time mowing it. Something else that you can do if you're a creative person and you write things, then writing your next book one chapter at a time, or even 1,000 words at a time. And some of the greatest works of literature have been published this way. For example, many of Charles Dickens' novels, and in particular some of his early works, were actually published originally as articles in Strand magazine. And once you start to implement Kaizen into your life, it becomes a virtuous circle where you find that you're doing positive improvements all the time.